Hey everyone. So, I was looking through my comments yesterday night and, I can't remember, I don't have my computer in front of me, but someone was discussing how someone in their life, I believe it's his wife, um, he believes that she has bipolar disorder, but she doesn't want to admit it. So I thought that would make for a good topic for a video. So I wrote down some things that popped into my head while I was thinking about it. So I just want to read that for you. If you think that you have bipolar, if a family member has bipolar, or if someone else has told you that you could be bipolar and you have not sought help for yourself, then I want to tell you something. You are hurting the people around you. You may see it, or they may hide it from you, but you're hurting them, and you're hurting yourself. Bipolar is treatable. It may not be curable, but it can be maintained. Is that not better than the hell that you are currently living in? Even if medication only gives you one extra happy day a year, is that not worth it? To have one extra happy day? One extra normal day where you're not bouncing around, not having mood swings. If you saw an epileptic refuse to take seizure medication, would you not think that that is irrational or irresponsible? Sticking your head in the sand and running from your problem is not the path to happiness. I used to be the same way. I used to think that when my mom had her stroke and the agitation first came out, that I was just, reacting normally to a traumatic, event in my life. Anyone would be upset. But when it lasted for years afterwards, and it got to a point where I knew that there was something else going on, and it was bothering me so much that I obviously told my husband about how I was feeling, and I had kind of opposite circumstances at that time where he didn't want to accept the fact that I could have bipolar. So it took me a good couple of months of pretty much nagging him and telling him that I could be sick and I need to go see a psychiatrist, or us fighting over it, or me blowing up and having mood swings, manic episodes, until he finally agreed that maybe there could be something else going on and I needed to maybe go see a psychiatrist. So the longer you wait to get treatment, the harder the recovery is going to be. Medications are going to be less likely to work effectively. I can tell you that this is true because I've seen it personally myself. I've felt it personally myself. Medications that these psychiatrists say are like the tell-all fix. I've heard that so many times with different medications that I've taken, and yeah, they work pretty good for me for a while, but for some reason I develop a tolerance to the medications really quickly, and I get to a point where I have to keep raising my dose to the point where it's almost unsafe for my liver for me to take it, so I have to be switched to something else, and it's just this horrible cycle of medications. And if you're one of those people who has problems taking medication in the first place, and you get the side effects from them, then it's even worse. The longer you wait, the worse it's going to be. Your bipolar is not going to go away on its own. You can't ignore bipolar. It will fester, and it will grow stronger, and it will just keep coming at you. So please, for the sake of yourself and your loved ones, get help. Take the first step. Don't wait. How can you justify not treating your disease when you know it will only get worse if left untreated? Do you want to wake up one day in a mental hospital and not remember how you got there? Do you want to spend the rest of your life scared of what you might be capable of? Don't let yourself or the people you love suffer any longer. Be truthful to yourself and get the help that you not only need, but that you deserve. You are no less of a human being because you are mentally ill. You don't have to be afraid anymore. You're really not alone. There are a lot of people who have mental illnesses, and some of them are still afraid to come forward and get help for themselves. And I'm really encouraging you from the bottom of my heart, please, if you think that there is something going on with you that's not normal, then go talk to your doctor, go talk to a psychologist, talk to someone in your family who may be in the medical industry. Just talk to somebody. Do something, take a step, do some research yourself if you feel uncomfortable about going to a doctor right away. Like, sorry, I'm a little sick. I got whatever my daughter got. I might be sweating right now because I'm like burning up. But I'm like encouraging you from the bottom of my heart. Like, waiting is not going to do you any good. It's only going to make your recovery process longer, harder, and more expensive because the medications aren't going to work as well, and you are you're going to struggle to find the balance that you need between medication and maybe therapy if that's what you need, and you need to find the balance for maintenance. And I just want you to know that you're really not alone. We can fight this together, and by we I mean anyone suffering with a mental illness. We can stand up together and help people understand that it's nothing to be ashamed of, that we can be in control of ourselves, and we are not children. We are capable of taking care of ourselves and capable of being in control of our illness, of our strategy to take care of our illness. We're capable of those things. So until next time, remember to stay strong, and you're never alone.